Hey, it's Saturday again. We're here in my garage shop and we're going to do a project today that if you are a beginner woodworker or even a little more advanced, this is something that might interest all of you. And we're going to start by milling some of our pine to the thicknesses with our benchtop planer, and we're going to build a wooden crate. Let's grab our tools and get started. We have milled our end stock. This is the ends of our crates. They are 3/4 of an inch thick, 12 inches wide, 12 1/4 inches wide, and 10 inches high. We are now getting ready to drill the handles. And the way we're going to do the handles is I've marked where I want them, and what I did is I measured in 5 inches and 5 inches from both sides down 1.5 inches. I'm going to mark just a little start with my countersink, and then I'm going to be cutting 1 1/8 hole with my Forstner bit like this. We're going to do both sides, and then we're going to connect them with my jigsaw. We'll take my square, use that for a straight edge to make sure that we get our line cut straight, like that and like that. Okay, we'll take our wood rasp and we'll clean up our hole, and then we're going to take a 1/4 inch round over and go around both sides, and that will complete the handle, and we'll do that to all 4 ends. We're making 2 of these crates, and so we've got 4 ends. That's what we're working on. With our ends all finished now, we are cutting our side pieces, our little slats, but we're going to do them in full sheets, and we're just going to cut them to length, 18.5 inches long on our saw sled. With all our side pieces cut to length, we're now sanding them. By sanding them all in these big pieces, we save ourselves a lot of time by not having to go back and sand our individual slats. Okay, let's go to the table saw. We have one more little thing to cut. We have installed our stacked dado set to make a small rabbet cut on both ends of our pieces that will end up being our slats. I want to show you. We're going to go ahead and just dado one, and I'm going to show you how it fits on our end. There's our little rabbet cut. This is our end. Once we cut this into slats, this is going to fit over the top like this and create a little joint like that, and we're going to attach our slats from out here, and it's going to make a real nice look to the corner of our crate. By doing some math and making a couple of preliminary cuts, we determined that our bottom slats need to be 2 1/16 of an inch, and there'll be 5 of them, with 3/8 of an inch space between. Our side slats will be 1 3/4, also 5 of them, and also with 3/8 of an inch in between each one. So now we'll take our pieces that we've cut, dadoed, and sanded, and we'll cut them into our necessary strips of 2 1/16 and 1 3/4. Before I assemble, I'm going to sand this edge that we just ran through our saw. The easiest way to do that is I put some shorter pieces in between to hold them apart, and my palm sander can sand 3 at a time by going like this, and then we just flip it over. Those short ones fall down again, we sand those. These are the bottom pieces, these tall ones are the bottom pieces, and so when we go to sand the side pieces, which are shorter, I just take some scraps that I have here, and I put those in between, and I just repeat the process, sanding the edges with my palm sander 3 at a time, turning it over, sanding it again. Okay, our little crate is coming along really good. We ended up with a little bit wider space here. I must have messed up on my math. Ugh, I can't believe it. Okay, we need to sand some more sides and put this one together. And then we're going to, when we get all done, we'll sand the top of this and just take a hand piece of sandpaper and break around the top to make those edges so they're not sharp. Well, this has been a great little Saturday project. You know, it's amazing how many creative uses you can use a little crate for. They can be decorative, they can be functional, they can just be used for so many things. I even saw one deal that had stacked them like this for bookcases. It's amazing. Anyway, been a fun project. We look forward to seeing you next Saturday with more fun projects on Woodworking with Wes.